Hi there, this is Dr. Aldridge talking about what we're going to be doing during week 4 of the course. So we're almost to the halfway point of the course. It's moving fast and furious. This week we are going to be talking about a topic that a lot of people think about when we say, let's talk about leadership and management. Most people associate that with things like budgeting, staffing, and the decision making around those things. So those things directly tie into the overall cost of healthcare. So we're going to look briefly at some budgeting and staffing concepts, but we really are going to apply that to the issue of the cost of healthcare. And this is not a class on developing very specific skills in budgeting, cost analysis, things like that. It's a course in leadership and transformation of healthcare systems. But we are going to touch on the topics of these management type issues. So in order to do that, we have some content in our textbook around that, as well as an article from the New Yorker by Atul Gawande about costs of healthcare. I think you'll find that to be a really interesting read. And then our discussion board post this week, I took a little bit different approach, and I gave you a really specific scenario that deals with some costs of care, including budgeting and staffing, and asked you to analyze that situation and then respond to it. So just a couple course logistics to discuss. Your outlines for your management paper are due at the end of this week on Sunday night. So if you're done with those early, you can turn them in early. That would be great. But otherwise, I will look at them as quickly as I can next week and get them back to you, because I'd like you to use the feedback I give you when you're doing your writing. So my goal is to get you feedback quickly. So if you have questions while you're working on those outlines, please let me know. And then things to be working on for time beyond that is really the next part of the management paper. The next part of that management paper is you're going to be writing a full draft of the first 3 sections of the management paper. So your background, your problem statement, and your literature review. Now, hopefully you've made some progress on your literature review because you've already been in the literature, you've been finding some articles, you've been summarizing them, and what you guys have done so far looks good, but you're going to want to add to that. So there's some tips in the section on what to be working on that talk about some specifics. So please review those. Let me know if you have questions. This is also a great time to reach out to the librarian who's embedded in our course. Angelica is her name. You'll find contact information in the writing resources section of our course. Don't wait to the last minute to ask for help if you're having trouble finding articles or figuring out how to cite them, things like that. So either of us can help you with those types of things. So if you have questions, please let me know. And otherwise, I hope you have a great week. I just also want to make a note that next week of the course, week 5, is Thanksgiving. So if you've not looked ahead to that yet, just know that there's really very minimal content. Technically, the course goes on during the Thanksgiving week without a break. But so we do have a short reading assignment and a short video, but there's no discussion board and nothing is due. So you should be able to spend time with your families that week. So anyway, I hope you're having good learning experiences in the course, and please let me know if there's anything I can do to assist you. Thanks.